I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What's going on, FMFAM? Can we get a mic check right quick? Mic check, please, por favor. Mic check. Appreciate it, Lakes. All right, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about high mileage vehicles and or old vehicles. Just because a vehicle is old, does that mean that it's worn out, wore out, tired? Or maybe you got some mileage. I know there's a bunch of us who have seen high mileage vehicles that are young. What I mean by that is, let's say a 2020 with over 100,000 miles already. Does that mean that that vehicle is done for? You know, we think of 100,000 mile vehicles as a lot of mileage, right? People get scared at that 100,000 mark. I know I'm getting scared at that 100,000 mark because my Equinox is coming up on 100K. The Cobalt is just it's Frankenstein mileage because the body has over 100K, almost 200K, but the engine has less, and then the transmission has, I don't even know. The gears inside of it have different miles on them. So just because you have high mileage on a young vehicle, does that mean that that vehicle is near its end of time? I want to say no. Let me put it like this. When you're buying a vehicle, right? You're buying a vehicle off of somebody that has high mileage, and they have to mention it's highway miles. Does that matter? Do highway miles differ from city miles? I already know the answer to that. I want y'all to answer that. I want to hear what y'all have to say or read what y'all have to say. Because in my opinion, highway miles isn't as harsh, but it is a lot of wear and tear on certain components. Maybe not the components that will be on city miles, but highway mileage, there's a little bit of difference in there. So he got it hit as soon as you hear what. Hey, so yeah, I want to hear from y'all. I know this is weird, me going live on a Monday. I had to miss Friday. Just I'll let y'all in on some stuff. Okay, right? It's life. Grandma was in the hospital. My last remaining grandma. So time will tell what happens there. So it's expected. 93 years old. So yep, all we could do is pray for the best, hope for the best. So yeah, let's not make this a sad stream. So let's get on with it. High mileage. What do y'all think? Are y'all going for high mileage if it's highway? And you could tell if it's highway mileage because it's going to be newer, right? New vehicle, high miles. What if you have an old vehicle with high miles? Hell, we inspect these vehicles every day, every single day. And I will tell you, I've seen low mileage vehicles with more problems than high mileage vehicles. How does that happen? Hell, a vehicle sitting, just rotting away, I feel like is worse than driving it. But again, I want to hear what y'all have to say. So call out the members right quick. We got Dobie, we got Lakes up in the building, we have Sergio. Who else we got? Is this a new one? Yeah. WDB. All right. That's all the members we have so far. Because it's so weird that and then tomorrow I have a birthday to go to. One of my nephews' actual birthday. So it's fluffy time. Yes, it's fluffy time for now. We're gonna make this short, sweet, and simple. I'm not gonna be on long. I'm gonna try not to be on long. I was trying to be on early tonight, actually. But I had to go take care of some stuff right quick before I came home. What live on Monday, whatever you have going on, Mr. Stream, don't stress, handle your business. First, we always rocking with you. Super, I appreciate that, bro. Grandma was in town, unfortunately at the hospital, so I had to go see her. So yo, what up, Big Fluff? What's going on, TBSS? How you doing, bro? Lakes, what's going on? Hi, Fluff and the crew. What is going on, Uncle Mark? Hi, it's Fluffy. Yeah, it's me, Frank the Tank. What's good? Hey, everyone. What's going on, Sergio? Fluffy, how's it hanging, bro? Oh, it's hanging. It's been a while. Sure it has. Carlos, appreciate you coming through. Showing your boy some love right quick. Hey, we talking about flat rate book rates going up and down at all. That is going to be for Friday because that was supposed to be last week's stream or last week Friday stream, but that didn't happen. So this Friday, I do want to talk about flat rate times, but let's hold off on those questions. Let's hold off on those thoughts until Friday. If you have to, jot them down, make a quick note somewhere in your phone, questions you want to ask about it, and the thoughts and feelings you have on it. Remember, we're going to be talking from a customer's perspective and a technician's perspective. I was literally watching an old live stream from 10. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. The old streams need love too. The old streams need love too. There's a whole WB or I'm sorry, Aaron. We have a whole bunch of, I think we're coming up on like 2 years worth of live streams almost 2 days a week, every single week, aside from when I've gotten sick and or something's happened within the family. But and if I miss a stream, I try to make it up. So in Arizona, time will kill parts quicker than mileage. You think so? Now, what's gonna get killed over time? Okay, I know tires. Okay, maintenance items. I don't care too much about maintenance items because those are wear and tear, like tires and belts and wipers. Same thing here in Texas. The fluctuation of humidity and heat and cold and this, that, and the other. This week's been crazy. Actually, last week was horrible. But yeah, here in Texas, I mean, time will put some strain on vehicles as well. Mike Check, appreciate it, Lakes. Supra. Oh, y'all was back to back. Mike Check, appreciate it, Uncle Mark. Thumbs up. Thank you, Carlos. Lakes beat me putting that in before the stream started. He had it typed and ready to go. Hell yeah, what's going on? Lakes, he hit got it hit as soon as you hear his voice. Lakes learning. I got scared at 300K plus Toyota owner here. Man, you just breaking in that Toyota. What you talking about, Aaron? High mileage for me, a Toyota is 300K or more. Now I will say, what's going on, Shannon Turner? How's it going? Like on the Silverado, right? Silverado has 230K, I think. Those are highway miles. A lot of those are highway miles. Yeah, we lived in a small town in Idaho, Burley, Idaho. I mean, the whole town itself was 5 miles, like from start to end. But we did a lot of traveling, Some of those miles are hard miles, though. I will admit, climbing my mountains, going off-roading, that truck's been through some things, and unfortunately, it couldn't handle this one. Okay, that was my dad's truck, and then it got not passed down to me, but when it broke down on him and he parked it, he said, "Get it up and running, and it's yours." And I said, "All right." So it was able to handle about 60,000 miles of me driving it. I'm glad I don't drive like that no more. Donuts, burnouts, off-roading. My goodness, man. Mileage for me, Toyota is 300K or more. That's double what I'm used to. Highway is different compared to street mileage. Street is stop and go. Okay, now when we talk about city, street, stop and go, what exactly is happening to your vehicle as you go up in RPMs and come down in RPMs? I think that's where people say they feel like highway mileage has an advantage. Okay, is that true? What does city mileage have to do with wear and tear on your vehicle? Engine, transmission, differentials. Well, the differential might not be affected as much. Yes, they do. Highway miles are less wear and tear on the engine. How so, security zone? I want y'all to tell me, even though I have my own opinion, I want to conversate with y'all. I have had a 2013 Tundra, and bro, how in the all I've done is swap the pulleys and timing chain aside from routine maintenance, and she's still kicking. Damn. I think the highest I've seen was a Titan. It was close to 400K. And then we had a Murano sometime last year, at the end of the year, I want to say. A Nissan Murano. They are a pilot driver. They pilot drive for big rigs. Like y'all seen those like oversized loads, the trucks with oversized loads. They have pilot drivers driving so far out in front of them to tell them, they're basically routing the truck. 300,000 miles, and they were getting their first transmission, the first transmission at 300K. God bless you and your family, brother. I lost mine not too long ago either. Hey, I know how that feels, bro. I definitely know how that feels. It's crazy because it's so fresh from in September I lost grandma on my dad's side. So, but yeah, I don't want to hit those feelings right now. Whew. Highway miles a lot easier. Brakes last a lot longer. Hey, there's one that I didn't even think about. Yes, brakes. And if you're if you have a manual transmission, hell, less wear and tear on the clutch. Because I don't know about y'all, but when I drive stick, I don't use the clutch. I only use the clutch for reverse and first. Yeah. We also talking about flat rate book times as they go up and down. Yes, Aaron, we're gonna talk about that on next Friday. God dang, Friday. Yes, this Friday. I'm gonna do my very best. I've had lots of high mileage vehicles, lots of highway, have not had any crazy issues, which I'm glad. Okay, I think I would be more scared if my vehicle, I put like 30 to 40,000 miles on my vehicles per year. Well, I used to. Now it's kicked down to like 20K. But man, I was doing a lot of driving. And that's a lot of driving for me because I was going here, going there, going here, going there, traveling all over Texas because I had a new vehicle. And then my first year I had 34,000. I was like, oh, I need to chill. Watching old streams used to go 3 or 4. We still do. But I try to cut it off at about 2 hours. Once I start seeing the views hit about 10 viewers, I think it's time to shut it down because people done lost interest. So then we go backstream and we just start talking shit and have fun. Man, it hit 96 here in South. Damn, dude, we got a cold front here in Texas. It feels amazing right now. Nice. Hey, no worries. Definitely. Thank you, Scott. Bless you and bless you for keeping Nissans alive. I'm trying, bro. I am trying. I try my best. But there's one repair I think I'm gonna start giving up on. Y'all gonna hear about it tomorrow. Damn notifications! I almost missed your stream. Hey, Fluffinator, what's going on, Turner? How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Hey, all you awesome people and friends in the chat. Hello, FMFAM. What's going on, Shannon? Peter, what's going on? Did you forget the Did you forget that ball joints on Nissans are replaceable? No, I didn't forget. I was just like surprised that you're actually doing them because them damn bushings on Nissans don't. I mean, maybe it's different up there, but I know here in Texas, we have a certain models that the bushings wear out under warranty because our streets are not that great. And of course, rubber, what's it called? What's the name of it? Degradation or some shit like that. Yeah, it just, rubber does not last here. Hello, everyone. What's going on, Peter? Hi, Peter. That's why you see me do a lot of control. Well, you don't see me do a lot of control arms, but we do a lot of control arms. We do a lot of strut mounts and certain engine mounts. Like it's our bread and butter right now. Hi, Peter. Hey, my 2008 Scion has 190k miles, and 2007 Tacoma has 174. Lowest mileage I've ever owned. Damn. I'm like, and this is why I'm gonna start working on the Cobalt, because I'd rather the Cobalt take a dump first than the vehicle I take my son around in. So my family car, which I should have done this a long time ago, but I'm in a situation now where I can start working on my other vehicle, put money into the other vehicle. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Which I'll be coming out with videos hopefully in the beginning of the May. I might start working on the Cobalt. How in detail do you get when doing a diagnostic, i.e. voltage, PSI, or any other readings? What do you mean, bottom line? I don't quite understand your question. How in detail do I get on diagnostics? It depends on the situation. If I even need to bust out certain things, like depending on the, like, do I need to bust out voltages? Do I need to test voltages? Depends on the situation. Do I need to check pressures, like compression check? Do I need to check AC pressures? It depends. Other readings, it depends. It all depends on the situation. Hello, Shannon. I always heard highway miles are better than town miles. That's what I've always heard. But why? Do I have to go all Stephen Hawkins and share the science with you on this? Yes, Turner, absolutely. Do it. You floating gears? I float my gears. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Grind them till you find them. I don't like grinding. Second message. Oh, okay. What's up, Dad's Garage? All my cars have time and miles. With good upkeep, they would last upon miles. That I do agree. Oil changes go a long way. Transmission services, when they're due, go a long way. Hell, what, Dad's Garage, how do you feel about certain additives? Like, let's say, the EPR that BG sells. Mix that in with your oil change before you drain the oil. Couple, 5, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Get it real nice and hot and drain that stuff out. And then you put the oil stabilizer in there when you put the new oil in. Does that help keep stuff from varnishing up? Maybe. I don't know. Try floating gears, downshifting. It's a bit harder. Rev matching. Yeah, hell yeah. I like it. I do it. And what I do is I just hold my foot on the gas, I pop it out, and then it'll rev up and I'll pop it back in. Oh, I love it. One time I was told by somebody else that It makes no sense. I was told by somebody else that by not using my clutch while shifting, I was going to burn out my clutch even quicker. That's my buddy. I was like, bro, think about it. I'm not using my clutch. What are you talking about? Well, I've noticed it all depends on how you take care of it, but it seems like manual transmissions last longer than autos. I'm taking older rigs. That depends on the driver. I've seen vehicles under warranty burn out clutches. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. But if your clutch goes out at 60K, before 60K, and you're under powertrain warranty, and that disc is thin and you're wearing into the rivets, it should not be warranty. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't believe a clutch disc should be covered under warranty unless that thing explodes. Right? Last longer. Yes, I think internals or transmissions can last longer, but I do know that when it comes to your bulk rings and dog teeth and stuff like that, depending on the vehicle and the driver, some of that stuff can wear out a little quicker. Getting my stitches pulled Friday, some already coming apart on their own. That's good, Supra. Are you on light duty or something? Hope all is healing well, Supra. Yes. My sign has about 280K, but it's showing wear. What showing wear on it? Where is it wearing? How is it wearing? Let's see some personal car building content. I'm putting it out. I've put a couple videos out. Dude, I still haven't even. We're talking about blowing up clutches, right? I don't know if y'all ever seen the little short I did on my clutch. That thing exploded. Pow. I was driving fine, took off from a light, and I had nothing, or a stop sign, and I had nothing. But what was weird is if I got the vehicle rolling, like rolling by pushing it, I was able to drive it a little bit. I don't know. This shit was weird. But I still need to edit that video, man. It's like 100 gigs because I recorded it off my GoPro, which made me stop using my GoPro because the files were so huge on it. Even that 1080p files were so huge, and it was a pain in the butt. Putting all that info in your notes is wonderful when you have to look back on it months later. Yes, always putting info in your notes. Hell, when I had big jobs, and I keep forgetting to do this on head gaskets, which is why I think I'm gonna step away from them for a while, because it always seems that an important part is always missed, either by me or by the parts department. So, consistent speed on highways, vehicle typically maintaining a steady speed for longer periods, resulting in less energy wasted on acceleration and deceleration compared to city driving, where are frequent stops and starts. So how does that benefit your engine or transmission? Dealership tech jobs used to be great. Now there's a lot of competition and ain't trying to pay what you're really worth. I mean, it depends on the situation. Because I mean, without going into detail, I know if I was somewhere else, I probably wouldn't be making what I make now. But a lot of times we are the first to figure out or to see what's going on with certain vehicles. But a lot of times we have to keep it on the hush hush. Like there's some stuff I wish I could share with y'all, but I just can't, because sometimes stuff is under engineering review and stuff like that. I just don't want to cause an issue. Anything about aftermarket master cylinder since anything about aftermarket master cylinder since the push rod, or since the rod length is a little longer than OEM master cylinder? Or are you speaking of the booster, like clutch pedal adjustment. It depends on the vehicle. I'm not sure all vehicles have pedal adjustments on the brake pedal. But yeah, if that booster's rod is too long at rest, I don't know if you can adjust that. I've seen issues where aftermarket boosters pushing on the master cylinder, and it stays applying the brakes, and that causes brakes to not work. Like I said, I don't know if there's an adjustment. I know there's a brake pedal height adjustment, but I don't know if there's a I don't know. That's a tough one without seeing it. Engines tend to operate more efficient at steady speeds within a certain RPM range. Highway driving allows the engine to operate within this range for longer periods, leading to better fuel efficiency. You know how it's done, Fluff. Yeah. Uh, so I think what Turner is trying to say is, right, city driving, stop and goes, we're burning through RPMs. Wah, till it shifts. Wah, till it shifts. Wah, till it shifts, right? I think that the higher RPMs, the more heat, the more wear you're causing on your engine, the more you're heating up your transmission fluid, the more you're burning, or the more you're wearing your transmission. And that's where CVT comes into play. If you know how to drive a CVT, that's the thing. You have to know how to drive a CVT vehicle. You don't gas it, man. You just ease into it. Ease into it. Keep it in the RPM range, $2,000, $3,000. Don't let that thing. You don't want to go $4,000, $5K. You're doing nothing for yourself if you're going 4K, 5K RPM. So yeah, it's all about efficiency, less wear and tear on your engine. You know how it's done, Fluff. Absolutely, Shannon. Additives have their time and place. My truck was neglected on oil changes, so it idles rough. Every oil change, I add half a bottle of Marvel Mystery Oil to the engine and drive it home. Then change the oil, so you get that stuff in there. You get it, everything coated and cleaned up, and studying for A6 and A7. That's what's up, Supra. Get them ASCs knocked out, right? Because it's a wear item. Yes, I don't believe any wear item should be covered under warranty. I think that's bull. Half a bottle in gas tank, maximum cleansing. For the piston rings, when I drained the oil, there was blobs of goo coming out. I didn't realize it. Damn. And this is every time you change your oil? That is crazy. Timer chain is sinking into the timing gears. Oh, dude, I gotta check that out. That is crazy. I've never seen that. Clutch should not be warranty. That's operator issue unless the clutch slave cylinder fails or throwout bearing doesn't release. Yes, and like I said, if the actual like the springs inside come apart, a rivet comes apart, or like it just shears off, like that's what I feel should be covered under warranty, not because you done burned it up. Transmission additives I usually avoid. Yeah, I don't like, even though we sell a BG product for CVTs, I don't like that stuff. I forget to add it in. Miles matter. Got a GMC and doesn't leak a drop. 200K miles. Use 1 quart per week or more. Never see any smoke. Miles matter. Jack's Auto Repair. Got a GMC and it doesn't leak a drop. 200K. How old is this? How old is this vehicle with 220K miles on it? Because that sounds like, damn, you're consuming oil somewhere, bro. If it's not leaking externally, you're consuming oil somewhere. 1 quart per week. Never see any smoke. I was thinking the same on that on all that you said. GM training website is now providing us free ASC practice tests. I think Nissan does the same thing. We've been doing the same thing, and then you had to sign up for ASC on ASC or something like that. Man, I haven't took an ASC test in years. When was the last time I took an actual ASC versus the app to renew my ASCs? I think 2019 was the last time I went and sat in the test center. What about changing fluids? Go by time or miles? I think when it comes to fluids, miles is going to be your go-to, especially if you now that's the thing, time or mileage. So because even just sitting inside your transmission, they say, could break down. Additives separate. Oil, additives separate. Is there moisture getting in there? I don't know. But I think it's more important to go by mileage. Now, if you're at that time mark, well then okay. If you really want to be a stickler about it, then change it by time also. But I think miles has a lot more to do with it than anything. Fluids go by mileage. You can drive faster in more than time. Yes, absolutely. I inspect fluids based on both time and miles. Time-wise, you end up with moisture contamination. Miles-wise, I check fluid condition and decide from there. I agree. Dad's Garage. Lorraine, issue sounds like aftermarket part failure. Absolutely. I'd kill a CVT. You learn it. You know, Shannon, and I think by me having driven so many cars that are CVT transmissions, and I didn't learn this. Until I took my CVT transmission class, and they told us the next time you get in a customer's car, gas it, see what happens, see how fast you accelerate, and then do it at half throttle without flaring RPMs and see how fast you accelerate. Damn near the same thing. What, 0 to 60 and maybe a second less? So what? And from that day on, I started treating, I stopped accelerating hard in customers' cars because I realized, oh, snaps, okay, well, CVTs hate heat. They hate heat. And by you going up in RPMs and spinning that pump as fast as you can, building all that pressure, you're creating a lot of heat, and that's what kills transmissions. I do not want to kill a customer's transmission. I want them to come in with a bad transmission so I can repair it, but I don't want it to be because of me. Okay. So I think that's made me a less aggressive driver. Yo, did I miss anything? Oh, you might have missed a little bit, Glow. You might have missed a little bit, bro. Appreciate you coming through. BG transmission stuff works well for cleaning sludge from the inside of the trans before you change the filter. But on CVTs, okay, because I deal with a lot of, maybe 95% of the vehicles I work on are CVT vehicles. Every now and then again, I'll get a Frontier or a rear-wheel drive Pathfinder or an Xterra. But as time's going on, those rear-wheel drive Pathfinders are becoming less and less that we see in the shop. Xterras are becoming less and less that we see in the shop. Hell, that's one of the vehicles I wish Nissan wouldn't have stopped making, was the Xterra. That Xterra was small, had a short wheelbase, loads of fun to drive, and it had some power behind that 4.0. I'm on medium duty. I had to give up a rack and pinion on a Frontier, but did control arms for a Sentra. You gave up a rack and pinion on a Frontier? Super, I think the control arms on a Sentra are harder than a freaking rack and pinion on a Frontier, unless it's 4-wheel drive. Rack and pinion on a Frontier is papitas. Papitas. I went to a test center in the last couple of years to get my A9. They're offering that with Nissan now. I am thinking about it, but I will not do it just for the hell of it. I will only do it for that. Yeah, hell no. I want that. I'm just bad on taking notes for the study guides on the ASCs. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Taking notes. Yes, I'm just bad on taking notes for study guides on ASC. I can pass a free practice test, but notes are bad and I forget. Here's my thing. I cannot, for the life of me, cannot study before a test. If I study for a test, my brain goes nuts. It goes crazy. And I feel like I get overloaded with information. So and this has been since before I was a mechanic. It's been from my test taking days in school, and we took a thing called tax tests and stuff like that, which was a state exam for school. I did better if I did not study, and none of my ASCs I've ever studied for. I cannot study. I don't know why. It's just the kind of test taker I am. And of course, they say not to change your answers. If you go with your answer, stick with it. Unless, of course, you have reason further on. Like, there's sometimes you'll find the same question worded different, and then that's when it clicks. Oh shit, I thought it's worded like this. Let me go check the other one. And then you find out, maybe you might have misread it. Yo, Transking FMFAM not feeling well today, calling it an early light. Hey, Chris, you take care of yourself, bro. Speaking of additives separating, I just dumped out some new open bottled of LS gear oil and about the bottom 20% white jelly looking still. Damn. Oh, 10 years definitely gonna break down. Holy crap. CVTs don't like extreme cold weather either. You're right. You are absolutely right. Hey, you drive a CVT transmission in the cold before it starts warming up, you'll feel a judder in the beginning. No, I would never use additives. I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. And some older exteriors had factory supercharged. No, that was the Frontiers. The Frontiers had although I do not like that engine. That is the least. That is the engine I would want to work on the least, I should say. That VG33, especially if it had the EGR, you could miss me with that. I don't want it. I don't want to work on it. I don't want to do valve cover gaskets because they're always going to be leaking. That intake is a pain in the butt to lift up. Not lift up, but it has a lot going on underneath the intake. Yeah, nah, I'm good on that. I am good on it. It was a Pro 4 Frontier. Pro 4 or Pro 4X? The Pro X is a newer one. I think time is worse than mileage. Might be. It might be. It depends on the mileage. Now, if they're Uber drivers and they're driving all over the city, stop and go. I see those worse. Chris, CVT won't like Wisconsin then. No, hell no. Xterras had factory superchargers. Also, they were very rare. Had a supercharger badge on back. It was the Xterras. I'm sorry. It was the Frontiers that had the. You might be right on the Xterras. I never seen an Xterra. I seen a couple Frontiers with the supercharger. And then I don't know if you know this, but the Pathfinder had a VK56 in it at one point. 2008, I believe. Oh. V8 in a Pathfinder, huh? Yeah. That's like putting a 350 in an S10 Blazer. Yeah. Early 2000s, I believe. Yeah, it was early 2000s. Funny Quick Wrench hasn't popped in yet. Yeah, I should have texted him. He's probably busy. Throughout the week, it's a little different for him on the live stream, so I understand that. I think it was a 15 Pro 4X. Okay. All right, I give you a pass on that one. Those are a little bit more complicated. Older Xterras, seen one get crushed in a short today. Oh, they were very rare. I did a timing belt on one. I'm surprised that thing did not hit valves. So after I did the timing belt, it ran. But damn, I should have recorded. I should have done a video on that. But then again, it was on a family member, so I don't remember if I was doing videos at the time. don't remember. I don't remember. Damn. Other exteriors. I seen one get crushed in a short today. They were very rare. Supra, yeah, the one I'm talking about, which much older than that. If I take my ASC, I'm a at least wait 5 years of being in the field to take it. Why? You only need 2 years. 2 years experience to actually be ASC certified, Glow. Don't wait. The tests aren't that hard. You can find the knowledge for free online. Yeah. Aaron was talking about a different car I passed off. Oh yeah, that one he he said that he had to give it up because of his injury. How did that happen again, Super? That was on a radio? You were doing a radio? While we wait, we hydrate. I know y'all know what that's from. Y'all gotta know what that's from. Time is worse in the northern states. Mileage in general is bad. Why do you say mileage is bad? Now I want to hear from you. Let me hear it. Type it out. I cut my finger on the dashboard. That's right. Damn. I did 1 year in school already, but I feel like I'll know more after a while of having experience towards the test. Bro, Glow. Here's the thing. Okay. Although you don't need an A, depends where you're working. I think you told me where you work, but depends on the company whether they pay for ASCs or not as far as holding them. If they do, I mean, you're a GSR, right? So what is that? Suspension? Bro, go take care of that. Steering, what is it? Steering and suspension and brakes. Get those two knocked out, bro. Those two go hand in hand together. Get your 2 ASCs on that. Get a little raise. You'll be all right. Is that John Cena Cup? No, that's not a John Cena Cup. So this was given to me, but oh fuck, I forgot it's green. This was actually given to me by Talking Tools. He's another YouTuber. Works on. He does I don't want to say fabrication because it's not fabbing. I mean, it kind of is, but he deals with a lot of Jeeps and mocking up lift kits and stuff for the factory for the company he works for. They make lift kits and stuff. So yeah. What's up, Quick? Yeah, they mentioned your name and you came in. Opinion on new 2024 Tacomas. They alright. They ain't better than the Frontiers, but they alright. Older it gets, the more worn out. Yes, you're right. But what about mileage? So if you have, let's say, a 2020 model with 100K on it or 150K on it, and they do cross-country driving all the time, are they going to need an engine faster? Oh, shit, that's not good. That's not a good way of putting it. Just because you have high mileage doesn't mean it's going to wear faster or give out quicker than an older vehicle. I don't think I'm wording it right. I forgot how I worded it earlier. There he is. Yep, there he is. GST. Yeah. So I believe you do a lot of steering and suspension, right? Alignments and stuff, bro. 2024 Tacomas, I think, are junk. That turbo 4-banger, their turbo 4-banger isn't going to last at full boost on the freeway. Many owners already complaining. Damn. I got an ad, bro. So missed half of what you said on the ASC stuff. I said, don't wait. Don't wait. If you got a year already of school, that's 1 year verified. All you need is 1 year working, verified through your company. And if you take your steering and suspension and brakes, you'll be ASC certified for that area. And if it comes with this, why not? Man, you don't want to wait on that. Get you a little raise, bro. My job reimburses for each pass test. My job reimburse pass and or fail. If there are guys in my shop that are scared to take the test. I tell them, don't be scared. Do not be scared. If you're scared to take a test, you will never do it, and you will never. ASC tells you, okay, this is how many you missed in this category, in this category, in this category, in this category, and it gives you a sum, and it gives you total questions and the sum of the ones that you got right. This many out of this many, right? So you see which area you need help in. That's going to help you. Okay, I need to study this area more. This area of this specific test. I need to study this more, right? So I tell them, go take your ASCs, man. That's the only way you're going to find out. Hell, you might not even fail, right? You might not even fail. Just go take it. Since our company pays pass or fail, do it. I looked at a 1997 K1500 today with 300K, 15K leaking everything on it. Well, that thing is old. Needs a brake booster and master cylinder for hissing vac inside the cab. That thing is old. That's a almost 30-year-old vehicle, bro. I'd expect everything. And then, of course, what does Chevy stand for? Aside from cracked heads, leaks all the time. I'll never buy a new or newer rig. Too much electronics, but that's my own opinion. Yeah, there's a crazy amount of electronics on vehicles nowadays. Don't buy the new stuff; way too expensive to keep it alive. You damn right. Invisible mug, I want one. Hold it. Bad idea. I have hard enough time creeping another one. Right? How about that, man? Imagine if I did a live stream like that. It'd be crazy. Just paint my face green. Just leave my eyes in my mouth. How about police cars and other similar vehicles that idle all day or night long? They can have low miles. You are right. You are right. But I think that goes to, let's call that city driving, right? Because they're treating it like stop and goes, long idle times. Oh my goodness, people don't realize how much damage you can do to a vehicle by idling it so long. Sitting in your vehicle for an hour, letting it idle. It's not good. I had a very good day today. Shop owner came in, did annual reviews, and shop manager quit today and is going to bow dealer as service managers. Bow. What's bow? Hold on. Bow. You lost me right there. Quick. Security companies and their idle hours are the worst. We had a security company burn up 2 Forester engines within 2 years. Damn. Oh my goodness, bro. Security vehicles are the worst. Owner pays us and pays for. Hold on, y'all get paid to go take the test? Yeah, security vehicles go to shit quick. You have any interest to go for manager opening? He ain't ready for that. He wants to keep wrenching. Sounds like that 97K is due for 100K service. Sounds about right. Reasonably priced DIAG computer for a Mercury, Mercedes, DIAG computer for. I'm gonna say an hour minimum. Depends what's going on with it. ICT. Same concept. Older cars, items like rubber and hoses will be more wore out. We get that on low mileage vehicles too. Not hoses, but like suspension, control arm bushings, motor mounts. Oh my god, bro. Yeah. We I see that stuff under warranty. I'm like not opening up that can of worms. Good to hear quick. Glad everything is working out. Absolutely. Man, we have this one security car. It's like it's just begging to be put down yet. They come crying for complaints, even though they are getting rid of it in September. At your Nissan dealer, ASC tests are easy because it's all multiple choice. 2 answers are completely wrong, leaving you with 2 choices, 50-50 of the last 2. One is the shop's answer, and the I like how you said the shop's answer. Yeah. So you have to, what might make sense as a technician may not make sense in the eyes of an ASC test writer, if that makes sense. Sometimes these questions don't make sense. We have new vehicles with less than 1,000 miles with check engine lights on. We used to get those off the truck, and that's because they ran them low on fuel, and then they end up throwing fuel pressure codes. Can you have older cars? Can have an older car below mileage, then you deal with items like hoses or rubber being messed up and engine trans okay. I mean, yeah, but man, you're not. How long are these older cars sitting though? Because I could imagine, oil just running down oil just coming down. Startup is going to be the worst for those cars that sit. Hey, wrenching. Asked about it to owner, and he said, "Oh, too valuable doing what I'm doing." He handed me a sizable raise today. Said inflation too. Wow, must be nice, bro. Was shocked at what he gave me. That is what's up. Quick. Right now, all I'm doing is oil change, brakes, and tires. I started doing engine diags and tune-ups to learn how to do. Oh, you're not doing that right now? Oh, I figured you were doing suspension work, man. Get on their ass. Get on their ass. Be like, look, boss, I can knock out these control arms. Need some tie rods. I got you on tie rods. That's so awesome. Nice to be recognized. Congrats on the raise. Definitely. Dom Terry Quiz, what's good? Did you see the comedian Gabriel Iglesias bought a new 94 Mustang Cobra with 12 Myers? And no, I haven't. But being that it's a Mustang, ain't gonna last long. Just kidding. What up, Dom? Don't get tricked into management. I don't. I wouldn't. I would not. I must to reveal to anyone that works with me, but my increase was $6. Must be damn quick. Mercedes launch auto. I'd say an hour minimum. ICT owner gave everyone a raise, but told me to keep it on download because he gave me so much larger increase than others. Hey, you deserve it, bro. Absolutely deserve it. Good question. I'd rather have high mileage old car, can get them dirt cheap. But what if it's a high mileage city car? That's where I was going with it. Online. JT up in the building. Appreciate the $10 donation. What is worse? High mileage highway or high mileage city? And I think I'm freezing. But yeah. High mileage city or high mileage highway? Because as they say, highway driving is always better, right? Always better. That's a hell of a good jump. But yes, for all you know. Hey, and JT, I heard you were killing it today on that live stream. 500 viewers at once, bro. What? Yeah, DLC had told me. He called me, dude. JT has 500 viewers on his live stream. Holy smokes! I was like, oh damn. I was gonna hop on, but man, I was trying to get this engine back in this vehicle. I've been head gaskets, man. Head gaskets. Too damn time consuming. That's a hell of a good jump. But yes, for all you know, and dude, yeah, man, Quick Wrench puts in a lot of work, a lot of time at the shop too. I was looking at auction cars the other day, saw a bunch of cheap candy deals. Dude, what about we need a JT, we need to talk about like mechanics liens one of these days. Mechanics liens and what that means and how to avoid it. And I don't know if we should talk about how to avoid it to avoid a mechanics lien, but mechanics can get some badass deals off of those. Y'all know that? It's getting very hard to find older vehicles with low mileage when You do there nearly as much as yes, you absolutely correct. And this is where I can see it's not only dealerships doing this, used car lots anywhere. They're jacking up prices of used cars. Y'all remember during COVID, the price of a used car was more than a new car. And they got away with that because we couldn't get new cars. He said inflation is tough right now. He knows I keep up and buy a lot of tools to be able to keep fixing all makes and models. You want to send some of those over here? Congrats on that. That means you bring a lot of value. Absolutely. All depends on how it was stored to begin with. That's true. Been watching your old videos. You have plans to go into. I do not. Well, wait. You mean independent, as in on my own, or to an independent shop? As far as right now, no, I do not. I must not reveal to other coworkers what I'm now make 8, but they're in here. They're watching. Quick. What deserved? Yes. Yo, JT. I'm asking if you know which scanner would be able. Oh, yeah, the chat might know. Quick Wrench might know. Quick Wrench might know. He deals with a lot of those. Supra. And yes, they all asked. Said raise was nice, but I didn't get much. But nice to get something I can't tell other. Do you know what everybody else made? $1, $2. Thank God someone with brains recognize your talent and importance, Dave. Yes. See, told you JT got cool with it with the shorts and do more long form with huge difference. And what? In Oreo in your lives. He ain't lying. Tools expensive as we all know. Have you been there the longest out of all the yeah, how long have you been there compared to everybody else? I've had to place a few cars on liens when the customer did not pay. Hey, Matt, next time you get one of those, bro, let me know. Let me know. I missed out on a mechanics lien the other day, $1,100 for a 2018. $1,100. Man, we're gonna talk about this on a separate stream. Oh, smash that like, it helps a ton. Yes, please hit that like button. We got 16 likes up in here. At one point, we were at like 30 viewers. Yes, I started when he first opened. Others that started then left, so closest is. Oh, so you got the most tenure. That's good. KINGBOLEN DIAG Plus, which I'm gonna have a video coming out on that soon. They sent me one. It's at work. I need to make a video. They want the video before the 29th. I gotta make that happen in 7 days. The only thing that sucks when I do videos for launch or KINGBOLEN is I'm limited to Chevy and Nissan. People are down for it. I know what you were saying. What scanners you're looking at, what function you want it to have. Also, what budget? True, the budget is a big one. Nice, that gives you seniority. Yes. Sorry to do this to you, Flub, but I am nodding off to you. It's Dave's fault. He keeps me up late on the weekends. I know Dave keeps everyone up. I did a review of mine. Did you? When did they send it? They sent it to me like last week sometime. And you didn't tell me about the lien, Dude, it's crazy. I got to tell you about that because that is pretty up what happened. Talk about greed. Yeah. So it came down to the last day. We didn't find out till the last couple hours. Have a good night, Turner. I got mine like 2 months ago. Oh, they barely sent me mine. They barely sent it to me like earlier in the month or like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe. And I'm like, when's the deadline? The 29th. I was like, all right, cool. I'll get a video out. I don't know if I'll do any diag with it, but I'll probably just run through the functions. So, all right, guys, we are at that 1 hour mark. I got to get going. Gonna be 11 o'clock here. Shit, yeah, it was shit. Oh, I made a video on this freaking car too. I don't know if y'all remember. this was the vehicle where they had the battery in backwards, right? So on the Altimas, we have our positive terminal that sits like that on the battery, and then our negative terminal, right, up against the driver fender well, or driver fender, right? Well, they had I don't know my names of batteries in 35A and 35B or group 35F or whatever, right? I don't care about that. I just, does it fit? Is it gonna fit right? Does it have the right co-cranking amps? That's all I care about. So this one was flipped. So battery was turned towards the engine bay, right? The posts were on the side of the engine, and they had the terminal stretched out. They had the fusible link bent open, and it was yanking on the cables that go to the power steering pump, the alternator, the starter, stuff like that. So they burned up the harness, right? We can't get this cable. It's like cable's like that thick, right? We can't get that connector separate. So he let it go. He let it go. He got a new car, but he let it go. Said, oh, I have a lien on it anyways. I have a note on it. So he let them repo it, but the bank was like, so, car's not worth it. Car had 150K on it. Car's not worth it. Let it go. $1,100. $1,100, and that was the only thing that was wrong with it, because it was causing the power steering pump to not operate at times. Man, I use a launch throttle 3 the most at work. Hopefully less than 500 will be to trigger modules and relays, not full pro level, just enough on Euro cars. What do you think, Quick Wrench? Who did your logo, bro? Somebody on Fiverr, Fivver. I don't know who he is. It was a gift to me. It was gifted to me. I'll check out the KINGBOLEN. Autel 808 or I don't know about Autel. I don't know if let me see, where is he? What's his name? Baja got some information about Autel that might be going away. I don't know all the launch numbers off the top of my head, but for 500, launch 808 gives you a lot. ICT Car Guy, if you would have asked this last week, I just had a promo on it. Out the door, $453, I believe, or $460. Out the door, shipped for the X431 919 EBT. It came with 35 hot functions and 2 years free updates. So, yep. I got my logo on Fiverr. Hey, Kevin, they do some good work depending on the artist you go to. Mako is doing buy a 4S triple bay and get a James car. I seen that. I seen it, man. What up, Fluffy, and everyone in chat? What's going on? Raging Cajun. You think Milwaukee 3.8 Stubby with 2 batteries and charger good for? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Well, I don't know. 3.8 Stubby with 1 battery, you could get that for. You know what annoys me is the whole charger thing. Like with Milwaukee, it's always, oh, and you get a free charger. That charger should come with it no matter what, if it comes with a battery. I don't know. Milwaukee's a little weird, but $180 doesn't sound too bad. I would check to see. Home Depot always has deals on that stuff. So I would check to see what Home Depot is offering first. Also use a picoscope often too. Snap-on I use here and there. Do you have your own Pico, or our Auto is older and slower? Use it only once in a while. Auto. What size battery? What size amp hour? Yeah, that too. What size amp hour batteries are those? Launch X431. Yes, the Launch X431 919 EBT. I had a deal on it. I don't even know if that deal's still active. I think there was only one person that took advantage of that one. Let's see. It says 417 after coupon code. Let me see, 421. Oh, that shit ended yesterday. Yeah, that shit ended yesterday. I didn't realize that. 4.0 and the original. So it comes with a 2.0 and a 4 or a 3.0 and a 4.0. Peakware shops, I have my own 2-channel scope and an Autel 4-channel scope that works on my Autel 908. But Pico is the shops, man. You ever thought about buying your own? I'm thinking about buying that hand, what is it, Handtech? Thought about it, but I don't use a Pico as much as I'd like to. I think 3.0 or something. All right, guys, I really have to shut it down now. It is 9 o'clock. It's almost my bedtime. I gotta put clothes in the washer. I gotta make sure I get this child to school because got some state testing to do tomorrow. So gotta cut it out early. Might go live tomorrow. I don't know. Depends when I'd be back from my little nephew's birthday party. So yeah, y'all have a good rest of the week if I don't see y'all tomorrow. And if I do see y'all tomorrow, I see y'all tomorrow. We'll hang out again. Let's see. What did he say? My Matco person sold her 24. Dude, what? Oh, hell no. That's why she ain't there no more. Much love and respect. Loving the old 3. The 3 and 4 hour live streams happen on Fridays, Aaron. So yeah, gotta stay tuned for all them Friday streams. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all tomorrow, if not Friday.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient